Hi everybody, I'm Aryan Rasoulipour. What's up? Imagine a world where mercy and justice collide and where love and sacrifice intertwine in the most unexpected way. This is the world of Les Miserables, this book. And we will explore how Victor Hugo brought these themes into the life in unforgettable characters and moments, and what makes a person truly good. Can one's past mistakes define their future? These are the kind of questions Les Miserables explores in its epic tale of redemption, revolution, and struggle for justice. Therefore, let me talk about this incredible novel. Okay, I should start with the novel and its tale summary. It could be a spoiled, but it's unavoidable in my view. The plot summary starts with Jean Valjean, who is a man who, after a long time, about 19 years, has been imprisoned, and just because of stealing a loaf of bread for his sister's starving kids is released from jail and looking for his new life and transforming to a nobleman and change to his life eventually. And it's transcendental and transformation after helping of elder clergyman due to what is going to happen in this book. And he out to spontaneously try his best to escape from rigid and nonsense laws and judge system that emerged post-French Revolution. A system rules that set to create liberty, equality, and brotherhood initially, but on the contrary, illustrates its dark sides. There is an expanded conflict between humanism and unchangeable rule of laws, which one will overcome other subjects. We don't know. You should read this book once, but in depth for answering this enigmatic and mysterious question based on your personal paradigm after reading it, in the other words. Now times of my deep analysis about this book. Major themes of this story is social injustice and poverty, a consequent conflict between justice and mercy, redemption and transformation, love and sacrifice. And also this sacrificing is absolutely highlighted in triangle of Jean Valjean, Fantine, and Cosette. And at last but not least, in the other point, Marius Pontmercy, although initially a young revolutionary focused on political change, demonstrates his love for Cosette by fighting for her happiness, even when it means risking his life during the barricades. And now time to review some key characters and their symbolism. Okay, Jean Valjean is a redeemed man. He is symbol of humanism, conscious of humanity, and also every man. Jean Valjean is the symbol of anti-hero instead of hero protagonist. Why? Because he has his own negative points of aspects in his character besides the advantages and good points. Therefore, I can consider and argue that Les Miserables was a modern novel before the modernist period in Romantic period. The bishop of the story, Mariel, believe in progression with God, whereas the protesters and revoluters and Republicans believe in evaluation without help of God. The Bishop Mariel was a symbol of philosophers, thinkers, intellectuals who may have strongly believe in God, but have their own unique messages to life, and they have a unique message for themselves. The rule of Potijevet is too short, but one of the most highly effective ones in this story. The masterpiece of Victor Hugo includes most elements of existentialism, philosophical school, exactly 1 century before Jean-Paul Sartre. Inspector Javert is the enforcer of the law in fact. And Cosette also, in a sense, and the future generation destiny in paleness symbols in Cosette in that historical context of France. Fantine is a tragic victim, and Marius Pontmercy symbolized as the revolutionary idealist. And historical context on social critique is too long about this novel. Les Miserables is deeply rooted in social and political climate of post-revolutionary France. This novel is set to against backdrop of French Revolution 1789 and its aftermath, particularly the July Revolution of 1830 and the June Rebellion of 1832. These historical events provide the context of many of the novel's themes and also including revolution, political idealism, and the social class struggles in France, though his portrayal of the Parisian working class and the rule of women and the poor and poverty, and also Victor Hugo critiques the French justice system, exploitation of the lower classes, and the inability of political system to address the needs of society's most vulnerable members. His sympathy for the working class and his condemnation of a corrupt government structure are evident in this novel and social critics. And the narrative structure and literary style of Les Miserables is grand, often digressive and highly descriptive. This novel is divided into 5 volumes, and each volume is subdivided into multiple parts. While the main story is concerned with Jean Valjean redemption, Hugo frequently poses the narrative to provide detailed historical and social commentary, such as lengthy of discussion, Battle of Waterloo, the Paris sewer system, and working class of French legal system. These digressions, while at times criticized for interrupting the flow of the plot, serve the enriched novel themes and paint broader picture of the world in which characters live. The novel style is marked by sense of epic grandeur, characters who embody universal human struggles. Hugo uses symbolism throughout the novel, and symbolism of Hugo, for example, can be a redemptive arc of the possibility of moral transformation, while the barricades represent the struggle for justice and the revolutionary spirit. And philosophical and cultural impact of Les Miserables is very highly remarkable and significant. Les Miserables has had a profound impact on literature and politics and culture. Its exploration of social justice, human rights, and moral redemption has resonated across the generation, making it a foundational text for discussion on inequality, freedom, liberty, and compassion. The novel's characters, particularly Jean Valjean and Javed, have become more archetype of more moral conflict, and its themes of mercy and justice and love continue to inspire debate in contemporary political and social discourse. The story of Les Miserables has been adapted numerous times into films, playwright of theaters, musical, and other media, cementing its place as a cultural touchstone. The novel message that humanity is capable of great love and redemption, even in face of overwhelming injustice, remains as relevant today as when the Hugos first appeared. And my final special suggestion for you as a viewer of this video is that this book is divided into 5 volumes and 365 chapters that may have debatable and noticeable points about Victor Hugo, and that are not logical to debate. And if you prefer, you can see I can see your nice ideas in your comments. But anyway, you have to read it to change your future mindset about life and society. Thus, it could be better to spend 1 year on it, isn't it? Thank you so much for attending on my YouTube channel and watching this video. Till the next week and next time, see you soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, farewell.